VK Lounge. Woo! That's right. I got on some lounge. Some lounge. What's up, guys? Fears. Audience. Fears. What's up? Back at it again with another Fears podcast, and check it out. Oh yeah, I got the LC jersey on today. I've never worn it. This is the first time wearing it. Well, oh no, I'm sorry. Second time. Because when LC gave it to me for Christmas, for the vlog, I threw it on. But the first time I'm wearing it on stream. So, I stand corrected. First time on stream. You guys will eventually see me wear it in the vlog. Anyway, lots to talk about, so let's just dive right in. Let me open up the chat. I think I'm going to do a solo show today, so I'm on OBS. But, pretty nice Saturday. Well, I got some news. I did not going to the convention. Alright, so I wanted to go to the convention. I did. I wanted to go to the convention, but it was 2 hours and 56 minutes away. So that means I would have had to get in my car, drive 2 hours and 56 minutes that way, and then stay at the convention. Once the convention's done, 2 hours and 56 minutes on the way back. So I decided to skip the Fort Myers one, and I'm going to skip tomorrow's January 12th. West Palm Beach, because that's 2 hours and 28 minutes, I believe, when I looked it up. So I'm going to skip this one and this one. I'm going to go to the February 7th and 8th Con Misfits Toy Show, and that's on iDrive, which is pretty much it's pretty close to me. So, Jeff, I'm sorry, I'm going to skip these two conventions, and I'm going to this one. So already I've missed two cons, but this one is the closest, and I'm sorry, this one is the closest, not this one. This one's the closest, and I'll try to get to all of these whenever I have chance. But yeah, they were just too far away, guys. So, Jeff, I'm sorry. Hey, Jeff, I hope the convention was. I hope it was good. I hope the convention went good. But I told Visions and I told Lantern, I told everyone watching yesterday Lantern's show that I wanted to go. I absolutely did, but it was just too far, and I was like, screw that noise. But anyway, today we're going to review 7 books. 7 books, and let me show you something. I downloaded this great app. It tracks your progress, and it keeps a count of how many books you've done. So then the trolls can't say, oh, Fears didn't read that, Fears didn't read that. I did read it. So, I've already added some in. All of the books that I read to you guys around Christmas time, they're in there. So, the app is called Book Tracker. I don't know if you guys can see it. Book Tracker right there. Book Tracker. Let me just, I'll just open up the app. So, you open up the app. It says all. You can put it in your library. You can put your wish list. You can, if you borrowed a book from somebody, your favorite quotes from the book. I haven't had any famous quotes yet. I may put every Who down in Whoville like Christmas a lot, but the Grinch who lived just north of Whoville did not. I may put that one in there because I love the Grinch. But so you go to your library, and here's all the books that I put in. So you guys know I'm telling the truth. I did read you guys A Charlie Brown Christmas. I did read you guys that one. So that was number 1. Then I read to you guys How the Grinch Lost Christmas, the sequel to the Grinch. So I put that in there. I read How the Grinch Stole Christmas. I did read that one to you guys. I did read Rudolph to you guys, and then I read Super Mario Brothers, The Night Before Christmas, and then Tim Burton's, The Night Before Christmas, and then I read you guys Tim Burton's The Nightmare Before Christmas. So I'm going to be reviewing all of those books today. I got them all right here, guys. So I'm going to review each one. I'm going to put the rating, in the top 10 book, and some lucky fan is going to get the second top 10 book. So it's a great app. Download. It's called Book Tracker. So the next one I want to read, I haven't decided what book I'm going to read you guys next. But as soon as I do, I'll put it in the book. I'll put it in the app. I'll read it. And you can also rate. So, like, you can rate them. So, like, I gave How the Grinch Lost Christmas and How the Grinch Stole Christmas a 9.0. I don't know if you guys can see it. It's right there. But, yeah. So, it's going to help me keep track of achieving my goals of what books to read, because I'm all about achieving goals in 2025, and changing my life, for the better, for the better. So that's why I just downloaded this app. I don't know, maybe 2 or 3 days ago, and I was like, then, because I'm trying to earn your guys' trust back. If I say, oh, I read this, then they're going to be like, no, Fears, you didn't read that. But if I have this app and I read them to you guys, then you guys will know I'm telling 100% the truth. For bigger books, I'll read like maybe a chapter or two to you guys, and then like I'm going to read about one of my books that I bought like 2 years ago that I haven't got to. It's a novel. I'm sorry, not a novel. It's a biographical book about George Lucas's life. I've been wanting to read it. I may read a chapter or two to you guys, but then I'll read the rest on my own, and once I'm done, I'll put it in the app, and then you guys can track, like, if it took me 4 or 5 months to read that book, then you guys will know I'm telling the truth. But again, if I put it in there like a month later, they'd be like, Fierce can't read that fast, like, we know he's lying. So, it also tracks how long it takes me to read that book. So, I thought that would be a perfect way. Then you guys know I'm telling the truth, I'm not lying, because now it seems like because I've dug myself a hole, I need to get out of this hole, because now it's like the boy that cried wolf, and I want you guys to believe me. I really do. So, that's why I kept this. If I would have said without the evidence, oh, I went to the lounge today, you wouldn't have believed me, but here it is. I went and got some lunch. First time I had any lounge in quite a while. So there's that. So I'm going to review 7 books, and they're right here. Then I'm going to get back on the Grinch build, and then I thought, you know what? Every time I've done these builds, I've never reviewed them. So I'm going to review. I got them all over here. They're on the floor, not so I don't step on them, right close to the books. I've got every single Lego build right over here, and I'm going to review each one. Give it a rating system, 1 being the worst, 10 being the best. If it is a 10, why it's a 10, what was my favorite thing about the build, and I'm going to all write it down in the book. So yeah, so those are the topics for today. Let's see. Let's open up the chat. I am a little bummed. I'm a little right over here. I'm a little bummed that I cannot go to the convention. I wish I could go to the convention. That's just too far away. It's too far away, and like 2 hours and 56 minutes to where was it? Hang on. Fort Myers, Florida. That's 2 hours and 56 minutes away. There was no way I was going to drive, that long, so yeah. Anyway, shout out to my friend LC. I got his jersey on, and that's what we're going to do today. So I'm going to turn off my phone so there's no interruptions. There we are. All right, so if you guys got any questions, here, let me switch it from top chat to live chat. There we are. All right, we're ready. We are ready. I hope everybody's having a good day. So, unfortunately, my plans were kind of ruined, because I was going to go to this convention, everything was going to go great, but once I figured out it was 2 hours and 56 minutes away, I was like, there's no way that I am going to that convention, so I'm going to have to skip the next one. There is a convention tomorrow. It doesn't matter, though, that I don't go to that convention for 2 reasons. One, it's too far away. That's like, the convention tomorrow is like 2 hours and 28 minutes, so I'm still not going to that one. Plus, I've got church tomorrow, so I would have missed it anyway. So, yeah. Anyway, I hope everybody's having a good day. Hey, Fears wants to hear from you guys. Check it out. Fan mail time. Fan mail time. Check it out right there. You can send it to FearsMan26, my real name, John Fears, Fears Vlogs, and send your fan mail to 16745 Cagan's Crossings Boulevard, STE102B, PMB 40, Clermont, Florida 34714. I want to hear from you guys. Oh yeah, there it is. Anyway, so I look forward to hearing from you guys. But yeah, it was just too far away from that for that convention. Way too far. So Jeff, I'm sorry, but again, shout out to my friend Jeff. I hope it was a good convention. Thanks for the 2 likes. I appreciate that. Jeff, I hope the convention went good. And Jeff's got another convention tomorrow. The one tomorrow is just too far away, too. Today's convention was 2 hours and 56 minutes. And I believe from my memory, I think the convention tomorrow, it's far away, but not as far away as 2 hours and 56 minutes. Tomorrow, it's like 2 hours and 28 minutes. That is a shitload of time in the car, guys. No. That's like 2 hours there. You hang out at the convention, 2 hour drive back to my house. I was like, no, thank you. No, thank you. I don't have any movie reviews today. I've been on this, I swear to God, look, right over here. Right here. I've been on this $6 Million Man kick. I just can't get enough. And check it out. I kind of put Airwolf on hold. So I finished the first season. I'm almost done with the second season of Airwolf. There's the discs right there. So we're making progress. We definitely are making progress. All right, let's dig right into this. All right, so let me open the book. I think I'm going to review all of the Lego builds first. So, all right. All right, here we go. Oh, you know what? Tinder Immortal wanted me to do the top 10 conspiracies. Tinder Immortal, I forgot about this. I will do it tomorrow, I promise. So I'm going to start a new page. So there we are. So the first build is the short circuit build. So short circuit build. I'm going to be honest. It's the hardest build. So I'm going to put the hardest build I've done. Hardest build so far. Hardest build so far. No offense to Walter's gift. I like it. Here, look. I like it together. Look, I like it put together. It's good together, right? It's all put together. It's great. It's fantastic. So I like it together like this. But actually putting it together sucked ass. Fuck you, you goddamn motherfucker. I hated putting this build together. So, I'm going to give it a 1 out of 10. I'm not even kidding. It's a 1 out of 10. But, when it's all together, I'm going to put a 10 out of 10. So, I'm going to put all together, 10 out of 10. Because it does look the most detailed out of all the builds. So, all together, 10 out of 10. Not together and building it, fucking 1 out of 10. It was a fucking nightmare. I pretty much lost my mind on camera. I wanted to take this thing and throw it up against the wall. But, Walter, if you ever send me a build, send me something much simpler than this fucking guy. I would appreciate it. I love it together, buddy, and I appreciate the gift. But, man, oh, man, I almost had a heart attack over this goddamn thing. Anyway, kiss my ass. So there's that. There's that. So that would be probably the hardest build I've done so far. So there's that. So let me just do a little marker here. The simplest build would probably be the boombox. So I'm gonna put down boombox. Boombox. Simplest build. Simplest build, but a fun build. It was. I'm going to put fun build. It was a fun build. But look at this. This is the simplest build alive. But a good build. It was a lot of fun. So, I'm going to write down boombox, simplest build, fun build. I'm going to give it, let's see here. I'm going to give it an 8 out of 10 because, I mean, I finished it within, I don't know, 5-10 minutes, probably not even 10 minutes. So that's why it gets a 9 out of 10. I'm sorry, an 8 out of 10, excuse me. An 8 out of 10 because it was so quick. But it was a fun build, so I'm going to give it an 8 out of 10. 8 out of 10. 8 out of 10. And it's got one of my favorite colors in it. Blue and green. I'd say my 4 top favorite colors ever. In this order. Blue, yellow, green, black. Those 4 colors are my 4 favorite colors ever. So it gets an 8 out of 10. 8 out of 10. So, but it is without a doubt the simplest build I've ever done. Ever in my life. So there we are. Alright. Next. I'm going to do the second easiest build. The second easiest build was the mixtape. So, we're going to do mixtape. Second easiest build. But it was a fun build. I forgot to put on short circuit. Short circuit, hardest build. Not fun to put together. Not fun at all. Zero fun. But it's cool together, so I appreciate it, Walter. Thank you. Walter, send me something easier, man. I'm begging you, please. So, mixtape, second easiest build. Fun build. Again, it's got one of my favorite colors, blue. Light blue, but it's blue. I'm gonna give it. I'll be honest. I actually liked putting this together more than the boombox, so I'm gonna give it a 9 out of 10. 9 out of 10. So hell yeah! All right, there we are. So that was the easiest build. Next, we're going to do the box of chocolates. Best holiday build. Best holiday build so far. So, box of chocolates. Or box of candy, whatever you want to call it. Box of candy. Best holiday build. Best holiday themed build. It was a fun build. Fun build. It's my only holiday theme build so far. You know? So far. I'd say the second. You know what? I'm doing a Grinch build. So I'm going to put it as the second best holiday build because we're doing a Grinch holiday one, and I'd say the Grinch out-tops. I'm not even finished with the Grinch, and the Grinch out-tops this. I'm glad I caught that. So, second best holiday theme. So, let me put second down. Second best holiday build. Fun build. Box of candy. I'm going to give it. It was an enjoyable build. The only thing that kind of caught me up on it was those box of chocolates. Here, I'll show you how you put them in. And it just fits together just like... there we are. So, it's very detailed because there's stuff on the inside, stuff on the outside. So I'm going to say detailed build. I'm going to give it, because it's so detailed, I'm going to give it a 9 out of 10. 9 out of 10. 9 out of 10. All right. I ran out of room, so I probably shouldn't have put them in the middle. I probably need to put them on this side so I don't waste space. So there. All right. So 9 out of 10. Let's see. The next one I'm going to do, let's see here. Probably this one. Bam! Don't mind Dracula and don't mind Mario. I've just been putting all of my, all the not Mario characters. You know all the characters, all the Lego characters that I buy at conventions. I've just been randomly putting them on the build. So this one, best movie themed build so far. Because the Grinch is kind of a movie theme, but I like Jurassic Park a little bit more than Grinch. I'm just saying. So, I'm going to put Jurassic Park Visitor Center Jeep build. So Jurassic. And I did it again. I put it in the middle. Hang on. Let me move it over here. Jurassic Park Visitor Center Jeep build. Best movie themed, my friends. Best movie themed. Best movie themed. It was a fun build. Absolutely fun build. Not too many problems. Fun build. If I had to grade it, it's one of my most funnest builds. It's not the funnest, but I would say it's probably, I'm going to put down probably my second favorite build. So second, let me just grab here. Second favorite / funnest build. Let's see, what would I grade it? Because I like the movie so much, I'm going to give it a 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. So yeah, there we are. We got 6 people watching, 2 likes, no comments yet, but I'm sure I just started, so I'm sure they'll be coming soon. Plus it's Saturday. A lot of people are busy. So I definitely enjoyed this. Check it out. Very cool. It's probably my second favorite build so far. All right. Let's see, what's next? I'm going to do, let's see here. Realm. There it is. The space shuttle. Hell yeah. And again, because it's space, I got Darth Vader and Lord Sidious on here. So, space shuttle build. Let me write it down. So here we go. Space shuttle build. It was a fun build. It's gonna be my fourth favorite build. Fourth favorite build. Let's see here. Let's see. Because I like space so much, I've loved space ever since I was a little kid. I'm gonna give it. Let's see here. Really, the only thing that gave me a little trouble was this. So not too much trouble, but I'm gonna give it, because I like space so much, as a kid and as an adult. Because we never know. We don't really know what the hell is out there. We know some things that are out in the universe, in the space, but like, did God make space? Is there a galaxy after our galaxy? Is there another galaxy? Is it endless fucking galaxies? We just don't know. We don't have enough technology. We've explored space a little bit, but we need to explore space more. So I definitely encourage NASA, and all the space technology companies to get out there. We need more information, more research. So yeah. So if I was a billionaire, I would donate a lot to NASA because I want to know what the fuck is out there, you know? So I'm going to give this a 9 out of 10. It was definitely a fun build. So far, the Jurassic Park one is probably my second favorite build. I think you guys know which one's going to be the first favorite build. So, yeah. All right. So, let's see. Fourth favorite build. I'm going to give it a 9 out of 10. 9 out of 10. Because it was a fun build. And it's very detailed. And I got this one for LC's son. So, LC, minus these two guys. LC, I hope you and your son enjoy building it together. It's a fun build. It's definitely a fun build. All right. Okay. So, next. Bam! Camera build. Camera build. There we go. So, camera. Camera build. It's probably going to be my third favorite. Third favorite build. Third favorite build. Because I love photography. My dad inspired me to do photography. My dad had a camera like this. My dad loves photography. I love photography. So that's why it's my third favorite build. So yeah. It was a fun build. Definitely. It was a lot of fun. And it's the only build so far that I've built twice. So, fun build. First Lego build that I did twice. Because I like photography so much, and my dad likes photography so much, gotta give it a 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. It's so detailed. Look, detailed on the front, detailed on the back, even more detailed. You open it up, bam, you get film in it, and then you get an extra set of film, which is right over there. But if you guys have seen one film, you've seen them all. So, yeah. So, very detailed. So, I'm going to put very detailed build. Very detailed build. And like I said, because I love photography so much, and my dad likes photography so much, gotta give it a 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. All right, there we are. All right. Let's see here. All right, there we are. Bada bing, bada boom. God, the chat is really kind of calm today. There's nothing going on. Well, the show must go on. Feel free to comment if you'd like. All right, next. My favorite build so far. Bam, the camera. Don't mind Alien. I put the Alien on here because I didn't know where else to put him, so I just kind of put him right on top. But I love the camcorder build. I'm filming you. I'm filming you. I love it. Because I like film so much, it gets the first favorite build. Alright. So, camera, or you know what? To make them different, video camera build. So, I don't want to put camera again. Video camera build. Video camera build. It gets a 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. Because I love film so much. Definitely a fun build. Fun build. Fun build. Very detailed. It is detailed inside out. It's a very detailed build. Detailed build. Okay. There we are. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed those Lego reviews. I'm sorry I didn't review them one by one, but from now on I will review them one by one. I just thought of the idea today. I was like, you know what? I've got so many builds on the shelf, And I said, I love doing them, but I'm like, I didn't review them. So I'm like, what the fuck? So I said, oh, that'd be a good topic for today's show. Bam. There you are. And so then I was like, all right, I'm just going to do that, you know? So, yeah. So it just came to me at the last minute. I was like, oh, that would be a great idea for a build. You know?
I said, I love...
So, yeah. All right. So there we are. Last build. All right. Now let's get to the book reviews. All right. And I promise, Tinder Immortal, tomorrow I'm going to get to the top 10 conspiracies. I mean, unless you guys want me to do them today. You know, I can do them today if you want. You know what? Fuck it. I'm just going to do it right now. I'll do it right now. But before I move on to the book review, because I don't want to let a fan down. All right, Tinder Immortal, here we go. Top 10 conspiracies. All right, here we go. Number 1, I gotta say, probably, do aliens exist? So, do aliens exist? Number 2, what's really going on in Area 51? They're like, oh, hang on, like it doesn't exist. I'm like, you're fucking idiots. I've drove past Area 51 with fucking Eric when we were on our way to Las Vegas. So don't tell me it doesn't. Oh no, it doesn't exist. It's not on a fucking map. I don't give a shit that it's not on a fucking map. I saw it with my own 2 eyes. I saw all these signs that said military installation, military building. Do not, subject to arrest, subject to getting shot. If you go past this marker, blah, blah, blah. It fucking exists. Don't tell me that it doesn't exist when it fucking exists. Yo, Cameo, man, what's up? What's up? Shout out to Cameo, man. So I'm going to put, first one, do aliens exist? Second, I'm going to put Area 51. So Area 51. 3, a lot of people have a lot of conspiracies on heaven. Does heaven really exist? I think it does. So, does heaven really exist? I think it does. I really do. There's a lot of conspiracies on who really shot JFK, the JFK murder. Randall, I appreciate it. I was already going to put it down, but since Randall said it, JFK murder. Watergate. There's a lot of conspiracies around Watergate. So Watergate, that's number 5. Number 6, how Elvis really died. You know, did he overdose? You know, what happened? Because I watched the Unsolved Mystery episode, and they're like, well, they think it's this, and then they think it's that, and they think it's this. So nobody really knows how he died. So how did Elvis die? Speaking of death, probably the George Reeves murder. You know, who really killed Superman? Because everyone thinks it's a suicide, but there's no powder burns, and that is a conspiracy. That was on Unsolved Mysteries too. Like, did someone kill him out of a jealous rage because he was dating someone else's wife? You know, stuff like that. You know, so, but again, they found a bullet casing on the bed and a bullet casing, I believe, on the floor. But I think it was like behind his back. If he would have put a gun in his mouth, it would have went up. The bullet would have went into the ceiling, and the bullet was in the wall behind him. Because if he would have went like that, you know, like that, it would have went up through his head into the ceiling. But it was behind him in the wall, and then the bullet casing was behind his back while he was laying on the bed because he flew back like that. So I think I don't think he committed suicide. I think he was murdered for some reason. So I'm going to put down the George Reeves murder. By the way, he did a great job playing Superman. I mean, he was a great Superman before Christopher Reeve. Christopher Reeve is a great Superman, but and you know what? George Reeve wasn't even first. There was another guy. They did 2 pilot movies, and I think his name was Alan something. Alan something. He played Superman first. Then George Reeves did the TV show in the 50s and 60s, and I think it went into the 70s, I think. Oh, no. 50s and 60s. And then he died. And then in the 70s, Christopher Reeve took over. So George Reeves' murder. Let's see, that's number 7, number 8, number 9, and number 10. I need 3 more. Probably Bigfoot. Bigfoot's a big one. Hey, what's up, Bukaki? What's up? Good to see you, my friend. You know what, Randall? That's a great one. I'm going to take Randall's. Randall said Stonehenge. It is a real structure. My mom and dad have actually went and saw it. My dad had a big picture of Stonehenge in his office. You can't get too close to it. Like, if this is Stonehenge, right, they have a yellow rope that goes to about here. So a yellow rope goes all the way around it, and my mom and dad stood over here, but my dad zoomed in with his camera, took an epic photo, got it framed. It's in my dad's office, or was in my dad's office. Now it's in my mom's office in her house. So I'm going to put down Stonehenge because it is a structure, but nobody knows how they built it, where the fuck those massive rocks came from, how they got the fucking massive rocks to England, because those rocks are not really in England's, culture, or those rocks are not to the region of England. So they brought those rocks. How the fuck did they bring them from somewhere else? So Stonehenge, that's a good one. Stonehenge. And Randall, I was already going to put it down, but Randall beat me to it. The Loch Ness Monster. Does it exist? Does it not exist? Is it really there? What the fuck is it? Is it really a prehistoric dinosaur? Is it just rumors? What the fuck is it? So, yeah. Loch Ness. Let's see here. Yeah, that's a good one too, Bukaki. I'm being honest. I really think they went to the moon. I really do think I don't think they would have faked that, or I would hope not, because I'm a big fan of. I'm a big fan of like space and space exploration and expanding, our technology and stuff, and finding out just truly what the fuck is out there. So I think they truly have been to the moon. But to each their own. To each their own. So yeah. All right. Now, so there's my top 10. We got, do aliens exist? Area 51. Does heaven really exist? I think it does. Some people don't. JFK murderer. Watergate. How did Elvis really die? George Reeves murder. Bigfoot. Stonehenge. And last but certainly not least, Loch Ness. There we are. All right, now it's time. So I hope you enjoyed that, Tinder Moral. Now it's time to review the books. And then once we do that, then we'll get on with this Lego build. Hopefully I'll finish it today. If not, then we'll do one more, and there we are. Ah. My bad. There we go. All right. We're back on track. All right. First off, let's do Mario. Good read. Very nostalgic from my childhood. It was very short. It only had, let's see, how many pages? Well, they're not numbered. The pages are not numbered. But anyway, very short build. Very short book. Excuse me. Still a good book. The movie's better. So, I'm going to put down Mario book. Mario book. Short book. Short book. Good read. Good read, but movie is better. Movie is better. I'm going to give it... let's see here. I'm going to give it a... I'm going to give it a 7 out of 10, because it is good. 7 out of 10. There we are. All right. Charlie Brown's Christmas. Oh, yeah. So, Charlie Brown. Good read. Short read. Movie was better. And because I like the story and the movie so much, I'm going to give it a 9 out of 10. 9 out of 10. All right. I'll be right back. I need to use the restroom. Hopefully some more people come into the chat. Feel free to chat. It's only Bukaki and Randall right now. But come on in. I know people are busy on Saturdays, but go ahead and just study Charlie Brown real quick while I'm gone. And I'll be right back. I need to use the restroom, so 2 minutes, and I'll be right back. All right. I'm back. I just had to have a little pit stop. Let's see here. All right. Yo, Visions, what's up? Visions and Lantern is here. He says, humana, 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 humana. I know that's from a movie, Visions. I just cannot remember. I don't remember what movie is that from, Visions. I can't remember. Humana, 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 humana. But shout out to Visions. Got to hang out with Visions and Lantern. Lantern, you were going nuts on that live. I think Lantern went, 6, 7 hours, Lantern? I can't even remember. It was long, buddy. It was long, dude. It was very, very, very long. Let's see. Shout out to, Lantern is going nuts in the chat. He says, yo, Fears, me too. We're here too. Be back in 2 minutes. Howdy, Visions. Howdy, Randall. Howdy, Fears. Vision says Randy is bringing the heat. He was. He was definitely. Anyway, 9 out of 10. He was bringing those conspiracies like nobody's business. Visions. I kid you not. Let's see. Lantern says 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pew. That's right. Lantern. It was a big old fucking nasty fart. It was bad. It was going nuts. It was definitely going nuts. I can't remember, Visions. What is that? Humana, humana, humana thing. It's from a movie, right? It's from a movie or a television. I cannot remember what the fuck it's from. I read the Super Mario books. It was really tough vocabulary words like, yeah, there it is. There it is, Randall. There it is. I hear ya. But that one's from my childhood. And actually, I found that one. You guys remember from the vlog, whenever Eric was in town, me and Eric did a little vlog. Well, not a little one. It was like 50 minutes, but you guys know what I mean. I found it at that, whatever that toy store was. I didn't even find that toy store. My buddy Eric found that toy store. He's like, hey, Fears, you want to go to this one? And I was like, is it vintage shit? He goes, oh, Fears, they got everything. New stuff, old stuff, vintage stuff. I was like, oh, hell yeah, let's go. As soon as I saw it in the glass case, and I was like, that's mine. And Eric's like, are you serious, Fears? I'm like, I'm dead serious. He goes, Fears, what is it with this 1993 Mario one. I'm like, that's just the one that I grew up with, man. He goes, yeah. He goes, I liked it, Fears. We're the same age, but... well, me and Eric are almost the same age. He goes, I just wasn't into it. I said, well, to each their own, buddy. I said, it's coming home with me. Bada bing, bada boom. So there it is. There we go. Oh, I did, Lantern. I sprayed a lot of air freshener. All right, let's get back to the reviews. Let's see, where did I leave off? There we are. All right, so we just did Charlie Brown. Now we're going to do Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. Again, good read. Movie is so much better, but good read, nonetheless. All right, here we go. Rudolph. Now, Rudolph, read. Because the movie is so much better, I'm going to give it... I'm going to give it a 7 out of 10. 7 out of 10. I'm just going to put down, it wasn't a good read, it was an enjoyable read. So, it was still enjoyable. So, an enjoyable read. But again, movie better. So, I'm going to put movie version better. Is better. There we are. Bam! Tim Burton's The Nightmare Before Christmas. Pumpkin, Jack Skellington, probably one of the greatest Halloween figures fucking of all time. He is so fucking epic. Half of my fucking tree is dedicated to this fucking guy right here. There's pumpkins on it. The Beetlejuice is on it. Michael Myers was on it. Now he's back up there on the top shelf. Because I took all the movie props off of the tree and put all the movie props back, and I took all the action figures off, and they're back in their designated places. So, all right, Nightmare Before Christmas. Read. Here we go. Nightmare Before Christmas. Good read. 10 out of 10 because the movie is fucking 10 out of 10. So yeah, Nightmare Before Christmas, read, 10 out of 10. Movie is good. Movie is good. 10 out of 10. And then I'm going to put book is good, 10 out of 10. So there we are. Book is good. 10 out of 10. All right. There we are. All right. 'Twas the night before Christmas, and all through Fierce's house, not a creature was stirring, not even that damn mouse. And there lay Quentin, all frozen in the snow. I better not say anything else, because all that hell will restart over. Only once per year, my friends, do I get to fucking annihilate the trolls in my version of A Night Before Christmas. So here we go. Night Before Christmas. Night Before Christmas. It's a classic. So I'm going to say classic book. Classic book. Legendary read because they made this in they made this story like in 18 something. I'll Google it and get the actual date of when this was published, but it was like 18 something. I'm not even kidding. So I'm going to say legendary, so classic book, legendary read. Legendary read. It's probably one of the oldest books I've read, so oldest books I've read. And hang on, let me look up when they published it. I know it was 18 something. I want to say 1840 something, but it's an old one. It's an old one. So, when was The Night Before Christmas published? So it's actually older than I thought. I said 1840. It says the poem was first published in the Troy Sentinel on December 23rd, 1823. Many of the features that are now associated with Santa Claus, including his appearance, the night of his visit, and the 8 tiny reindeer, originated from this lovely poem. So, it was first published in 1823, so I was half right. I knew it was like 18-something. So it is definitely the oldest read that I have ever read so far. I'll get to you guys' comments in a minute, so yeah. So I'm going to put down oldest book I read, legendary read, classic book. It gets a 10 out of 10 because I've read it every single Christmas since I was like 5 or 6. Whenever I couldn't read and I didn't know how to read, my mom and dad read it to me. As soon as I learned how to read, I always read it every Christmas. So, read since I was 5. And now I'm really fucking old. From 5 years old to 41. Oh my lord. Oh my god. I'm old as fuck. I am old as fuck. Oh my lord. I'm going to give it a 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10, my friends. Look how bad my chicken scratch is. Visions, you know how bad my chicken scratch is, because I don't know if you've read the whole top 10 book. I know you perused it, but I gave Visions the first top 10 book. I don't know who I'm going to give the second top 10 book. I'm thinking maybe Lantern. I'm thinking maybe Larry. But yeah. Speaking of which, Lantern, did you get your did you get your autograph yet? I know it's going to take a few days to get there. I sent you one and I sent Walter one. So let me know, buddy. Let me know. All right. There we are. All right, let me get back to the comments. Lantern says, welcome back, Fierce Boy. Thank you. Shout out to the chat. Thank you, Lantern. Yes, shout out to the chat. Vision says, I have no idea what movie it's from. It just popped in my head. It's kind of, I'd kind of like to know too. It's I swear to God, it's from a movie. Some movie characters like humana. I just don't know if it's from a TV show, buddy, or a movie. You know what? I'm gonna Google it right now. So yeah, but that was funny though, Visions. Let me try to figure out what it's from. I know it's from something. I don't know if it's a movie quote or a television. It's something. What movie did someone say humana? Let's see here. Let's see here. It says, no matches were found for a humana. That's not true. That's not true. I know it's from something. Maybe it's from a book. I don't know. I can't find it, Visions. I cannot find it. Fuck. That's going to drive me nuts. Well, if anyone knows out there, you let me know. Let's see. Bukaki says, can we have a Fears and Lantern Exhumed Visions drawing? And whoever else wants to. That would be fun. That would be fun. Maybe on the next. I mean, I'm not in charge of the Lantern show. Only Lantern is in charge of the show. So I would not mind, because me and Randall have not done a Randall drawing stream in quite a while. I think we're gonna save it. Whenever me and Randall go to that convention, maybe when Randall comes over here, maybe we'll do a drawing stream. You know, me and Randall have been wanting to do one. So yeah, for a while. So yeah. I would love to, though. I would love to. Me and Randall have not ever. Not ever. Excuse me. I'm a little tired. Me and Randall have not done one for a while. Me and Randall want to do one. We just haven't done one in a while. By the way, shout out to LC. I got the jersey on. Hell yeah. First time wearing the jersey on a stream. The first time I wore the jersey was in the Christmas vlog that you guys have not seen. I threw it on over my clothes. So, hey, Visions. Hey, Heroes. Check it out. By the way, shout out to Heroes and Villains Collectibles is in the fucking Boom. In the fucking chat. So hell yeah. Let's see. Cameo Man says, these are really deep books, Fears. When do you think you'll graduate to more mature, like Goosebumps? Fuck you, Randall. Randall, a lot of them are Christmas books because I read them over Christmas, buddy. You know? Plus, these are classics. These are classic books from my childhood that I had to rebuy because I know the ones that my mom bought are long gone. And I was like, I've got to have these in my fucking collection. So don't even go there, Randall. Fuck you. They're classics. They're classics. They're classics. I know Randall's joking around. I'm going to call Randall in just a minute and chew his ass out. It's from The Honeymooners. Is it really from The Honeymooners? Well, that's a TV show. That's not a movie. Ahumana is that part in Silence of the Lambs where the guy with the... That's not true. That's not true. See, I believe Randall and Heroes, they both say it's from The Honeymooners. I just don't remember. I've watched a little bit of Jackie Gleason do The Honeymooners. A little bit, but I haven't watched all of it. I know it's a classic TV show. So, yeah. Yeah, my bad, Lantern. I should have just asked you. Yeah, Lantern's in charge of the show. Me, Visions, and Larry are like the three musketeers that help Lantern on the show. So if Lantern wants to do a drawing stream, ask Lantern. I'll help out. I'll give suggestions. I'm sure Larry and Visions will. Yeah, Visions needs a break. He's always drawing or doodling something. Lantern, give Visions a break, you know. Visions, it seemed like he had a good time. Last night, Visions gave me, Lantern, a tour. They were in this Portland bar. Mrs. Visions was having a good time with her girlfriends. We literally saw Visions on camera take a pee, which was very surprising because I didn't know he was going to drop trow and take a piss on camera. It's on Lantern's live stream if you think I'm kidding. So I was fucking losing my mind because I was like, I really didn't want to see another guy pee, let alone my friend. But I've seen Eric pee. Whenever we were camping, I walked out into the woods to take a piss, and he's like, hey, Fierce. He's like, I'm taking a piss. I'm like, great, Eric. I didn't really want to see that, but yeah, cheers for that, buddy. You know? So I've seen other people pee. So it wasn't that big of a deal, but I was like, I didn't expect to see that. So there you are. So yeah. I'm calling Randall right now. He's trolling. He's trolling. Fuck you, Randall. These are classic books. Everyone should have them in their collection. Come on, Randall. I know he's playing around. I know he's joking. Best friends bust each other's balls. I'm fucking believable. Randall, you better come on. You better come on. I'm not kidding. Randall, don't be a bitch. Come on. Come on. Randall.
Oh, yes, hello.
Randall, I thought you were going to be a bitch and not come on, man. Randall, how can you deny these books?
Hold on, wait a minute.
How can you deny these books?
Hold on.
All right.
Okay, are you there?
I'm here.
Okay, good.
Can you?
Good.
I said, Randall, I thought you were going to be a bitch and not come on. All right, explain yourself. How can you deny these books, man? These are classics. Everyone has read A Night Before Christmas. It's a classic. They published it in 1823. I mean, come on.
Yeah.
You know, so don't make fun of me.
I need to rebuy Bambi. You know, Bambi was a good book.
You son of a bitch. I knew you were going to make fun of me about this. Randall, I read this ever since I was 5 or 6 years old. It's a classic.
Yeah.
You know?
And now that I'm 45, I feel the need to rebuy all of my books from preschool.
That's not. Randall. It was not in preschool. I read these like in kindergarten, first grade, wow,
you were advanced.
Like kindergarten through 5th grade. I read all these books. Come on.
Oh, okay, all right. Yeah.
Plus, it's classic. My mom always read me The Night Before Christmas. She always read a Grinch. Then when I learned how to read, I read them myself.
Yeah.
Or my dad would sit us all down, and it got really cold in Missouri, so he would make a fire, and then Christmas Eve, he would sit on the couch with me, my brother, and my mom would be sitting with our dog Penny, and we would read A Night Before Christmas.
Yeah.
So it reminds me of a lot of memories, buddy. So don't judge until you know the whole story.
Oh, okay.
Randall, before you became a Jehovah's Witness, I'm sure at one time, didn't you and your mom ever on Christmas ever or around Christmas ever read the night before Christmas? I mean, the night before Christmas?
Yeah, I guess so.
See, there you go, man. It's nostalgic.
But I don't feel the need at 45 to rebuy those books to like relive that.
Well, they were I wouldn't had to have rebought them, but I called my mom and was like, "Hey, are they still around?" And my mom was like, "No, I think we threw all those away because now you're an adult." I said, I'm going to rebuy them. And I thought it'd be great to read them for the fans, and then the fans loved it. So I was like, I said, it's cool to keep those classic books in my book collection, because I have a book collection, let alone a movie collection. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because I do like to read, because I hate when I hate when the trolls are like, you don't like to read. And I'm like, that's not true. I do. You know? And so that's why I downloaded that book tracker to track my progress. So then if they say you're lying, they'll be like, nope, I read the book. As soon as I finish, I'm going to put it in the app. They all know I started with these because they all know that I read these around Christmas time. So I'm going to read more advanced books, Randall, but I thought, well, I'll put them in there because they are books. They're short books, but I'll put them in there. I'll start with those. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah. So don't narc them until you try them, man.
Don't narc them until I try them.
Yeah,
okay.
but you're not going to read this because you're a Jehovah's Witness, so I get it. But it's nostalgic, man.
No, I'm not going to read it because it's for ages like 4 to 5 years old.
Yeah, but I love the Grinch. I'm doing a Grinch build here in about 5 minutes. The Grinch is nostalgic. He's classic. Yeah. It doesn't matter if I'm an adult. It doesn't matter if you're 5 years old or 150. The Grinch is fucking badass. And I don't appreciate...
Flowers for Algernon. That's a good book.
And I don't appreciate you throwing it in my face, Randall. I'm being honest.
All right.
So, can I get a sorry?
Yes, sorry.
Thank you. I appreciate it. How you been, by the way?
Pretty good. Flowers for Algernon is a good book. Have you ever read that one?
No, never. I don't even know.
It's good. It's about a guy who starts off really dumb, and then he takes a smart pill and he becomes really smart. But then the pill wears off, and he's at the end of the book he's dumber than he was at the beginning.
So did they make this like in the 80s or the 90s, or when did they make this book?
I think it was like sometime in the 50s and 60s.
Oh, so it's older.
They made it into a movie, and the movie is called Charlie.
Charlie. And
I believe it has Albert Finney in it.
Charlie.
And
just
they
Charlie?
did make another remake of it a little while ago. So
it's just Charlie. I'll have to watch the. I'll have to watch the trailer.
Read the book because the book is really good, and it's written from the point of view of the main character.
What's it called
Charlie.
again?
Flowers for Algernon.
Flowers for
ALG.
ALG. ER.
NON.
NON. All right.
And it's written from the point of the view of the main character, and the main character makes a lot of spelling mistakes and like grammatical mistakes. But as he gets smarter and smarter, his vocabulary beefs up, and his his sentence structure becomes a lot better. But again, as the pill wears off, he gets dumber and dumber. And
Charlie is the movie version. Well, as soon as I get done reviewing all the rest of my books, I'll watch the trailer and then I'll start on the Grinch build. So
okay, is it a statue of the Grinch or what is it?
It is. It's this. Here, I'll show you. I thought you watched me start it. I'm almost done with it. It's the Grinch jumping out of a chimney, and he's holding a present. So yeah, so he's holding a present and an ornament, and he's about to jump out of the chimney. And this is what I got done so far. So here's the chimney. You have to push his neck down a little bit. I thought yesterday this was his face. It's not. This is the back of his head. So you flip it. I haven't done his face yet, but his face will go here, and then his arms connect out of these little holes, and they come out this way like that. So we're making progress.
All right.
So yeah, no, I just didn't appreciate that, Randall. I'm more of a nostalgic guy than you. I mean, we're all different. And whenever my mom told me, she goes, "Oh yeah, I think we got rid of all those books." And I was like, "Mom, it doesn't matter if you're 5 or 112. I said, the Grinch is great. I said, I love those Grinch movies. I said, I've watched the Grinch, the 70s Grinch cartoon every single year. every once in a while I watch the Benedict Cumberbatch one because he played the Grinch in like 20. It was like right before COVID. He played it. That's the newest version. He did it like 2018, 2019.
What's the guy's name again?
Benedict. I'm gonna butcher his last name. I know it. Benedict, the British guy, the guy that plays Doctor.
Oh, Benedict Cumberbatch. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
I always butcher his fucking name, but you know which guy? The guy that played Doctor Strange.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, his performance of Doctor Strange was fucking mind blowing. It was fucking great.
He was in Sherlock as well.
Yeah. His performance in that was great. I just didn't like him as the Grinch. It's an animated movie. It's okay, but I think the two people that have done the Grinch justice. First was Boris Karloff, the guy that played the Mummy, and he played Frankenstein, or Frankenstein's monster. He did the voice. He was the very first one in the 70s cartoon, and that was his last gig before he died. That's a pretty good gig to go out on. And then Jim Carrey brought him to life in the live action version. So I think Jim Carrey and Boris Karloff have done the best. Benedict's performance, it was all right, but it wasn't like going nuts. I didn't really like that one.
Yeah.
But yeah. But you won't understand, Randall, because you're not into Christmas. I love Christmas. So I'm more nostalgic than most people, you know?
Yeah.
Like, I have my old Boy Scout handbook in a box. I've got my... whenever I wrote Mark Summers, I know the shirt and the hat don't fit me anymore, but because I wrote him a letter a week to get on the show...
Were you going to be on Double Dare?
I tried. I wrote, like I remember at the end of the show in the olden days, it said, hey, if you want to be on the show, if you want to write us a fan letter, write us, and the address would pop up, and I copied it down, and I wrote them a letter a week. I got a letter back, them saying, we love that you love the show, we love that you think Mark Summers is the best host ever, and I said, I corrected them, best game show host ever, and then they said, we can't put you on the show because we do the show in Florida, and you live in Missouri, but they sent me a bunch of cool stuff. They sent me like a Double Dare watch and a Double Dare hat and a Double Dare t-shirt and something else. I can't remember, but it's all in a box somewhere in storage. So yeah.
All right.
So I'm more nostalgic, Randall. Okay. I'm sure someone, watching, I'm sure they've got one of these books. I'm sure. If they don't, then, too bad, so sad. But the reason why I started with these books is because the fans know that I read them because they saw me read it to them on camera, and I don't want to lie anymore, so that's why I downloaded that book tracker. Plus, you know how I have that, Randall, I'm trying to have a conversation, and Randall's like, all doing these fucking hilarious voices, faces as I'm talking. I'm like, Randall, I'm like, I can't keep a straight face when Randall's like, as I'm talking and shit, Randall. You're fucking great, Randall.
They can't see these. So,
yeah, they can't see it, so I'm talking, and then you're all like, all doing that shit. I'm like, I wish the fans could see it, buddy. So I'm talking about nostalgia, and Randall's all like, all doing that shit. I'm like, I got you, Randall. Yeah, great. Thumbs up, buddy. Anyway.
Yeah.
Randall, I forgot to ask, how's your day going?
Pretty good. Going out at 9.
Nice. Well, hey, have a good time, man.
Yeah.
Karaoke, get those deals. Get that cashola.
Yeah.
Randall, not tonight because you haven't got any tips tonight. But what's the last time you went out for karaoke, and how much did you make? I forgot.
I can't say.
Oh, you can't? Oh, that's right. Yeah, that's right. You said you didn't want to say how much you make anymore.
I'll tell you off stream.
Tell me off stream. I forgot about that. I remember. Yeah, never mind. Well, I hope you get lots of tips tonight.
Yeah.
Do that magic. Like I said, either whenever you come to visit and we go to that convention, after the convention, when I drive you home, we'll go to that magic shop and I'll get you those magic cards for Christmas and I'll take you out to dinner either before the convention or after the convention because Randall already got me a Christmas gift. Randall, thank you for Good Burger 2. I liked it. I enjoyed it. Good Burger 1 is way better, but it was a nice follow-up.
Oh, my God. That must have been a piece of shit film.
It was not a piece of shit. It wasn't a perfect 10. It was not a perfect 10. I think I gave it like an 8 or a 9, but it was good. It was very nostalgic. It had a couple of cameos that they had in the first film. You find out more about Ed. Ed's actually this time being more successful than Dexter. Dexter did a bad business deal. He lost all of his money, so now he had to come back, and Ed, still his best friend, said, dude, I'll take anything. I need to work. I need fucking money. And Ed actually owns Good Burger. He's got a wife. He's got like 5 kids now. So it was very nostalgic. Kind of a good follow-up, a good follow-sequel. Like I said, some sequels are horrible. I'm kind of iffy on sequels. Sometimes sequels are good. Sometimes sequels are bad. I
don't know. I can name like 6 really good sequels.
That's what I'm saying. There are some good sequels, but usually sequels fucking suck horse ass. I'm not even kidding. Usually they're crap garbage. This one,
you just got to get James Cameron to make it. He does really good.
Now
sequels.
That's a good example, buddy. Terminator 1, fucking mind blowing, epic, fucking going nuts. Terminator 2, fucking mind-blowing, going nuts, going epic.
Yeah.
I love Terminator 2.
And then Aliens.
Exactly. That's another good. Alien, fucking rad, fucking brilliant, fucking amazing. Alien 2, even more fucking epic, going nuts. And it's got Bill Paxton in it. Hell yeah.
He works a lot with Bill Paxton when he was alive.
Yeah, it sucks that Bill Paxton passed away. Bill Paxton was in Predator 2. Predator, fucking great. Predator 2, even more fucking great. That's another good example.
Yeah.
So there are good sequels, but not all of them, you know? Like, I'll give you an example. Scream is fucking amazing. Scream 2, it's okay. It's all right. It's not good, but it's all right. Like, I'll give you an example. Scream, the very first Scream, probably 10 out of 10. Scream 2, I'd probably give it an 8 out of 10. Still good, but not as good as number 1. But then, I'll give you another example. 3 sucks. 4 was alright. 5 was okay. I loved Scream 6 when, because that Ghostface is more aggressive and doesn't care if he gets caught. And they're in the streets in New York, and he's just killing everybody. He's not even trying to. He's trying to kill the main people that he wants to kill. But if someone gets in his way, he's like, "Yeah, fuck you. You're in my way. I'm gonna kill you." Like that one guy, he goes into that convenience store, and those 2 girls are like, "Oh God, please help us! Like this fucking maniac's trying to kill us." The big fat guy steps in front of Ghostface, and he's like, "You got a fucking problem?" Or he says some shit like that. Literally takes out a knife and stabs him like 3 times in the gut. Kills the guy. Takes his little shotgun. Starts blowing people away, starts blowing the main characters away. I mean, that Ghostface was fucking ruthless in part 6. So that was a good sequel.
You know, there's this movie in the 1970s called The Fanatic, and it's about this.
I think Visions told me about it. It's on the list because they remade it. They remade it in the 80s or 90s. I still need to see it.
I don't know, but the show is called the movie is called The Fanatic, and what's funny about it, it's about this guy who's stalking this girl who's in a lot of movies.
Yeah.
And the movie that she's in is called Scream, and then she says the next movie that she's going to make is called Stab. So,
really?
Yeah, Scream was actually the movie with that chick you like. And then in
Nev
Scream
Campbell.
2, the movie in Scream 2 is called Stab.
They probably got it from that horror movie then.
Yeah, the Fanatic.
Because I've got I found it on Etsy. Somebody made a DVD version of Stab, and I have the prop, and they use a fake prop of Stab in one of the following sequels. Like whenever I think Kirby is like Randy's cousin or nephew, and Kirby is like the next movie fanatic. And on the top shelf, she's got all of her Stab movies on Blu-ray, on the fucking, in the background. And you see Stab 1 through Stab 7. Yeah. And I was like, I've got one of them. Here, I'll show you. So, I believe in the movie, I don't know if she had Stab 2. But I know for a fact she had something that looked like this. And it's like a full-on thing. I tried to put the movie. I thought maybe they put something on the disc, and there's nothing on the disc. It's all fake. They put all these extra shit in it. Like, it's got a DVD that says Stab on it. And then, look, it's got this. So whoever made this prop, this replica, did a really good job. It says, get 10% off of the paperback copy of the Woodsboro Murders. So you get that. and then you get admitted one to sneak preview of the movie Stab based on the true story. So that's like a movie ticket. Then they even put Stab on this, like do not discard Stab, and it says Ultra 4K Ultra movie, and they really put a lot of like little goodies in this. Like when I got it off.
Yeah, they should have had at least a trailer on that DVD or something.
Yeah, I wish they would have put like the trailer, because they actually filmed some scenes of Stab and put it in Scream. I wish they would have put those Stab scenes on the disc. But if you try to put this in, it says cannot play.
Yeah.
So there's nothing on the disc. I wish they would have put the actual Stab scenes that they filmed in Scream. Because there is a couple of Stab scenes, and I wish they would have put them on. Then when you go to Stab 2, they do the same thing. I think they added more goodies, like when she's in college. So that's what it looks like. That's the back. And, I mean, they did put, like, hey, what's coming next? And they put, like, bonus features up here and all that crap.
Yeah.
But there's nothing on this disc. So then they put, look, Stab 2.
Yeah.
And then this is like a parody in a parody. They said, as seen in Stab 2, the new film from Sunrise Studios, they're making Slice. So that's a little fake movie poster. So it's like, it's a parody.
A movie inside a movie inside a movie.
Yeah, it's three. So it's Scream and the parody movie in Stab. I'm sorry, the parody movie is Stab, and then they make another movie coming soon called Slice. So like what Randall said, a movie and a movie and a movie. Then you got a table of contents that says Stab 2, and it has all the characters, you know.
Uh-huh.
And then it has a poster for the college party that Cindy goes to, that she's trying to get into that sorority. It says, her boyfriend's sorority. Her boyfriend's fraternity. The Windsor College Drama Department presents. I'm sorry, Randall. That's not. It's the play that she's in. The play that she's in when she's in college. Uh-huh. It says the Windsor College Drama Department presents The Fall of Troy, and she's in it. I forgot what this was. I thought it was the invitation to her boyfriend's college party, but it's really a poster of her next play.
Yeah.
So they did give a lot of goodies. I still need to get the other Stab movies, like in Stab 6. I'm sorry, in Scream 6, they said there's 7 Stab films. So I gotta find the fake movies 2 through 6 and add them to my movie prop collection. Yeah. Because it's either 7 or 8, because I remember Kirby says it in Scream 6. She goes, I've watched she says some shit like this. She goes, I've watched all the Stab movies, all 1 through 6. It's either, she said, 1 through 6 or 1 through 7. I can't remember. It's one of those. But
that's the thing I enjoyed about the movie Grindhouse, is because Grindhouse was 2 movies. It was Planet Terror and
it's got Kurt Russell in it, right?
Yeah, and between the intermission of Death Proof and Planet Terror, they show all these crazy trailers like Machete and Thanksgiving.
Yeah, and thank God they turned that shitty little parody Thanksgiving trailer into a real fucking movie, because I love John Carver. John Carver's like the next fucking boogeyman. Visions loved it. I loved it. Pixel said he loved it. And it's not super gory, but it's pretty gory. It's not
like, they made Machete as well.
Yeah, it's not gory. I haven't seen Machete yet. I need to see that. I haven't seen it.
Machete is a classic. They got Machete and Machete Kills.
Oh, nice. I need to see those. But like,
those are 2 really high quality films.
Like,
you need to see those.
Thanksgiving is pretty gory, but nothing is as gory as that fucking Terrifier shit. Oh my god, swimming in blood and like chainsaw.
Who doesn't swim in blood? Occasionally you kill people.
Apparently, Randall. Apparently, Art the Clown loves swimming in blood, makes blood snow angels. Then he, chainsaws the fuck out of that girl in the shower. I will give the guy this. At least the boyfriend got to have some hot sex with his girlfriend in the shower before they died. He chainsaws the fuck out of her.
Rob Zombie is working on his movie called Werewolf Women of the SS.
I'm telling you, so he chainsaws the fuck out of the girl. Then he chainsaws the guy, cuts his penis off right up his asshole. I'm not going to tell you much more. It was one of the most goriest scenes I've ever seen in my life. And I'll be honest, speaking of Pixel, he didn't think I could get through it. I was like this. I'm like, you can do it, Fears. You can get through it. I kind of felt kind of queasy after. I mean, I got through it. I watched it. But, man, it was fucking. I was like, this is the most bloodiest thing I've ever seen on film. It was fucking nuts. It was insane. It's crazy. Anyway, I'm going to let you go, buddy. But, hey, have a good time tonight.
All right, later.
But, yeah, and I promise I'm going to get to some more mature books, Randall. I just wanted to start with all the Christmas ones because I'm being really honest. I'm trying to turn over a new leaf. I want to win the fans love me, but I want to win back the fans' trust. No more lying. So I was like, the only way to do that is to show them evidence. So I said, well, I'll start with the books that I've already read. They know that I've read these books because there's video footage. So I said, I'll download the book tracker, put those in, and whatever book I read next, then I'll put it in, and then they know I'm not lying.
Yeah.
So yeah. All right, I'll see you later, buddy. Have a good one.
All right, later. Peace.
Peace. Be sure to subscribe to Randall, guys. All right. It was good catching up with Randall. All right. Let's see. Where did I leave off? Well, here. Let me catch up on the. Excuse me. Let me catch up on the chat because I'm so fucking far behind because I didn't expect to hang out with Randall, but yeah. Yo, 15 people watching. What's up? Now the chat's flying. There we go. All right, let's see here. Where did I leave off? I left off. Oh, God, I'm so far behind. Excuse me. The last thing I read was Heroes talking about the honeymooners, and then Bukaki said, yeah, my bad, Lantern. I should have just asked you. Yeah, because I'm not in charge of Lantern shows. I help out with Lantern shows, but I'm not in charge, you know. Tinder Immortal says, yeah, dude. What's up, Tinder Immortal? Watch Halloween is Grinch Night. Really? I didn't know that was a thing. I'm going to have to watch the trailer for that, too. So, Halloween is Grinch Night. I will find a trailer of it, Tinder Immortal, because I'm curious. Joey says, yo, yo, yo. Hero says, yo, yo, yo. Mark Summers interview, rewatch, bung. Oh, yes, Tinder Immortal. It's on the main channel. You must watch it. It's so great to talk to one of my heroes. When I was a kid, I still think, even as an adult, I still think Mark Summers is, without a doubt, the best just game show, not just kids game show host, just best game show host in general ever. Just ever. He did a fantastic job. So, yeah. So, yeah. Anyway, let's continue on. What's up, Brock? Good to see you. Brock says, blow me, Lantern. Oh, wow. That was very graphic. Oh, my Lord. Lantern says, blow me, Brock. Damn, Lantern. Holy shit. Shaq was not in it, Joey. I wish he was. Shaq was not in it, so they had a bunch of cameos in it from number one, but Shaq and Sinbad was not in it, unfortunately. They should have been. So, yeah. Lantern says, to the boot, Escape from L.A. El Crapo. I'll be honest, Joey. It is crap. It's half crap and half good. Escape from New York is fucking way better. But some scenes of Escape from L.A. is crap. But other scenes from Escape from L.A. are fucking amazing. So, not all of it is crap, if I'm being honest. Some of it is. Like, I'll give you an example. Escape from New York, fucking brilliant, 10 out of 10. Escape from L.A., it's good, but I would give it probably an 8 out of 10. Probably. 8 out of 10, 8.5, somewhere around there. Star Wars 2, again, Empire Strikes Back. You guys know how much I love that. It's good, But I'll be honest, A New Hope, I think, is a little bit better. But, even though Empire Strikes Back isn't as good as A New Hope, that's still my favorite Star Wars film so far. I do like Rogue One and some of the new shit and some of the new, like, the new television series. Oh, well, it's not even a series. It's a mini-series. Obi-Wan Kenobi series. Yakov didn't like it. To each their own. I loved it. I loved Obi-Wan Kenobi mini-series. It only had, like, 5 or 6 episodes. Fucking brilliant. I loved it. It was great. Fucking brilliant. Joey, I'm still trying to book my lightsaber experience, and I'm telling you, it's always filled up. I should have did it that day when you guys gave me those free days, but I was busy and I never got to it. So yeah. Let's see. Loved you in Leprechaun Fears. That's funny, Brock. You're making fun of my my height. Yeah, well, you're gone. You're gone. Sadly, I was not in Leprechaun, but I do like Leprechaun. So that was funny though. Making fun of someone's height. Cheers, rad for that. Let's see. Scary Movie 2. 10 out of 10. I'll be honest, Bukaki. To each their own. Scary Movie 1. 10 out of 10. Scary Movie 2. I'm going to give it an 8 out of 10. It's good, but not as good as number 1. Like, the best scene is when those two guys are making fun of each other. He goes, excuse me, sir. Your guests have arrived, and supper will be served shortly. And he's like, okay, thanks, handy man. And he's like, well, I'm actually the caretaker. And then he looks down at that crippled guy's legs in the wheelchair, and he's like, oh my, aren't those cute skates? He's like, now you be careful now. You don't want to fall down and break something. And he's like, oh yeah, that's funny. Yeah, that's real funny. He goes, you know what? Let me give you a hand. And he's like, that's awful kind of you. Why don't you give me a standing ovation? And then the guy's like, why don't you lift me up? And he's like, okay. He goes, I know where you're going with this. He goes, you look familiar to me. Have I seen you in Stomp? And he goes, hey, man, you can kiss my grits. And then the other guy goes, you know what? I'll be the better man and walk away. Walk away. And then the other guy's like, you son of a bitch. So that's probably the greatest scene out of that. So it's good, but not as good as Scream 1. So the second one, 8 out of 10. It's still good, though. I'm not saying it's bad. It's just not as good as number 1. That's all I'm saying. I definitely don't agree with that, Tinder Immortal. I love Toy Story 2, but Toy Story 1 is by far the best one out of the series. I love all the sequels. The sequels are great, but the first one is the best one. Anyway, let's continue on. Ugh. Get a Slice DVD. That would be hard, Joey, to find that one. I doubt they made a movie prop of that, Joey. Again, it was hard to find those Stab movie props. I saw them on Etsy, and I was like, oh, fuck yeah. I'm like, they have something like that in the later Scream movies. I'm like, I'm fucking get that. So, it's either they have 6 Stab movies or 7. You know what? Let's Google it. Let's find out right now. Because I know they say it. How many Stab... Let's see, how many Stab... God, I can't fucking spell tonight. Stab movies are there in Scream? Okay, there's 7. It says, in the Scream universe, there are 7 Stab movies in the Scream franchise. Stab, the first movie in the series, based on Gale Weathers' book, was based on the Woodsboro murders. Stab 2, a loose retelling of Scream 2. And then it goes Stab 7, Knife of the Hunter, based on Gale Weathers' recent novel, which is the one that she's working on in Scream 6 or whatever the fuck it is. And then it says all the other movies in between 2 and 7 show up in Stab 5. I'm sorry, in Scream 5 and a little bit of Scream 6. So, I was close. I said 6. But there's actually 7 Stab films. Okay, I was close. I knew it was 6 or 7. Something like that. Well, there you go. There you go. There you go. What's up, Bo Seamus? How you doing? Good to see you. I got to hang out with Bo Shamus too. Bo Shamus was since Visions was out and about with his lady last night. Which, by the way, I hope you had a good time, Visions. Bo Shamus got to hang out with me and Lantern, and Lantern was the one that hung in the most. Oh my God, Lantern! I don't even know when you turned off your stream. I was in there like around 5. And I came in one more time, and I was like, all right, Lantern, I'm going to go. And I finally went to bed. So no movie watching. I watched a little bit of $6 Million Man last night in between going in Lantern's show. Because I've been hooked. I'm on this $6 Million Man kick right now. So I got to see it through until it's done. So I'll try to watch a movie tonight. And then I'll try to review something tomorrow. So yeah. I'm going to church tomorrow, so I'll do some type of show after church. All right. Let's see. What's next? Man, these reviews are taking longer than I thought. I may just save the Lego build for tomorrow, because I am getting a little tired, and we've been going an hour and 31 minutes. Oh. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe I'll do a little bit on the Grinch build and save the rest for tomorrow, because I am getting a little tired. I didn't expect these to go that long. All right, next one. How the Grinch Stole Christmas, a classic. So, here we are. How the Grinch Stole Christmas. I'm going to be honest. The book is a lot better than the cartoon and the movies. But because that book is one of the first few books I read as a kid. The very first book I remember reading. It's my favorite childhood book. I still have it. It's somewhere in Missouri. So I'm not going to rebuy it. I may rebuy it and have it in the collection here. I don't know. We'll see. But I know my mom didn't throw that one away because I begged her not to throw it away. Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs. That is my favorite childhood book ever. But the next book I remember reading was How the Grinch Stole Christmas. So that one's still very near and dear to my heart. So How the Grinch Stole Christmas book is better. But I'm going to say movies are just as good. Movies are just as good. I'm going to give that a 10 out of 10 because it's fucking great. 10 out of 10. And it was a good read. Good read. All right. There we are. All right. And last, but certainly not least, the sequel. They just came out with this in 2023, so it's fairly new. I didn't even know that there was a sequel to The Grinch. This is a sequel. And now that Dr. Seuss has passed away, someone else on behalf, Dr. Seuss's wife is still alive, I believe. But I believe it's one of Dr. Seuss's friends. I don't know how you pronounce this guy's name, but he wrote it. That guy right there. Right there. So, How the Grinch Lost Christmas. So, this is the last book review for a while until I read something else to you guys. So, How the Grinch Lost Christmas. Well, he loses it, and then by the end of the film, he gets the true meaning of Christmas and the true meaning of Christmas and his love for the Who's and love for Cindy and all that back. But he loses it for a little while. He loses that spirit, of Christmas for a while. How the Grinch Lost Christmas. I'm going to put good sequel. Good sequel. They need to make this into a movie, and I wish Jim Carrey would come back and make the sequel. So I cannot wait till they make the sequel into a movie or a cartoon movie or a live action or whatever the hell they want to do. So I'm going to say good sequel. Good sequel. Good read. Good read. Because the first one is way better, I'm gonna give this one an 8.5. Not an 8, but an 8.5. 8.5. 8.5. And I'm gonna write down need to be made into a movie because it is good. So need to be a film. There we are. All right. All right, we're done for we're done for today. I think the last thing I'm going to do, I think I'm going to save the Lego build for tomorrow. There we are. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to take Tinder Immortal's advice and find the trailer of the Grinch, the Grinch's Halloween or whatever the hell it was, and then I'm going to watch the one. Oh shit! I need to grab the book because I forgot the name of the movie. Oh no, Charlie. Charlie is the one that Randall told me. So let's find it. So let's do Charlie first, and I'll watch the trailer for that. Because he said they remade that book twice, but I want to see the trailer, the very first movie they ever made out of that book. So Charlie. So let's see, Charlie trailer. Let's see if I can find it. I believe this is it. Charlie 2004. I guess this is it. Oh, no. That's probably the remake. There's another one that says Charlie 1968 official trailer. That's probably it. So, yeah. Okay. Yep, I think that's it. I'm pretty sure. All right, let's watch this.
And now, we would like to show you a film study of Charlie Gordon when he first came to the clinic.
Got my rabbit's foot.
Yeah, that's very good. Shoes, gloves.
This is very old. 1968 style, baby.
Shoes and gloves, yeah. Shoes and gloves. You wear them.
Yeah, that's right. Morning, afternoon. Charlie, you don't have to worry about passing or failing, not these tests.
Morning, afternoon.
It's a very funny face, Charlie.
That was Charlie Gordon then. Ladies and gentlemen, I would like you to meet Charlie Gordon now.
All right.
Charlie? Charlie?
I don't know if this is my cup of tea, Randall. It's kind of boring, this trailer. This trailer's kind of boring. I think I've seen enough. No offense, Randall. It's just not my cup of tea. All right, let's try to find the Halloween Grinch thing that Tinder Immortal was talking about. Let's see here. Let's see. What did Tinder Immortal call it? She called it, what was it? Tinder Immortal said, I'm thumbing through the chat. She said, oh, where was it? Oh, where are you? Watch Halloween is Grinch Night. All right, Halloween is Grinch Night. Let's see if I can find it. I've never even heard of this. I didn't even know they made that. Halloween is Grinch Night trailer. I had no idea this was a thing. Oh shit, there it is. Wow. So apparently they made it in 1994. I had no idea this was a thing. No idea whatsoever. Oh, you know what? I think they put it on Blu-ray. In 19. I'm sorry. I think they put it on DVD on 1994 because the whole entire Halloween is Grinch Night is on YouTube. It's 25 minutes. It's 25 minutes and 23 seconds, and they said that they made it in 1977. So I think they put it on DVD in 1994, but they actually made it in 1977. I've never heard of this. I didn't know they made another Grinch cartoon. Wow, this is interesting. I would love for them to make it into a movie. That'd be awesome. Wow, that's so cool. I had no idea that was a thing. Alright, well, let's watch the trailer.
Your workouts work great, but they don't work like Wealthfront. Cash there can earn
you gotta
nearly
love
10 times
these.
the national
You gotta
average
love
wage.
these ads.
If your workouts did work,
Alright, here we go. This ain't it. Hang on. Someone did a parody and turned Halloween is Grinch Night into a horror movie. I gotta find the actual trailer. Hang on. I don't know if they have an actual trailer. Let's see here. I'm trying Tinder Immortal. I think it's so old. I don't know if they made a trailer for this cartoon. The most I found was Halloween is Grinch Night promo, 1997. I guess when they put it on television. So, I mean, and it's 15 seconds. I could watch that because I kind of want to know what it's about. But it's only 15 seconds. But I can't find a trailer for it. I don't think they made a trailer for it. Well, it looks like that's the best I can do because well, that promo is better than nothing. So I'm going to watch that little promo because it's like 15 seconds. Okay. All right, here we go.
They don't talk about it much in Whoville. But before he stole Christmas, the Grinch haunted Halloween. Watch Halloween is Grinch Night today at 4:30 on TNT.
Oh shit, TNT! I remember that. Oh god, that's a long time ago. TNT. I forgot what TNT stood for. It was like television network something. I can't remember what it was, but damn, that's a long time ago. I had no idea that was a thing, Tinder Immortal. That Halloween thing looks pretty cool. Nice. Well, I'll give the one that Randall gave me was so boring. So Randall, I'm sorry, 2 out of 10. The Grinch Halloween, I'll give it a 9 out of 10 because I think the Christmas one's better. Just by what I saw on the Halloween one, the Christmas one's a lot better. So that trailer for the Grinch, that promo, the Halloween one, I'll give it a solid 9 out of 10. Solid 9 out of 10. I will definitely look into it, Tinder Immortal. I will definitely look into that because now I'm curious. Now I'm curious. Randall says fears the book was great, the movie not so much. Yeah, the movie, that trailer that I watched, Randall, was kind of boring. It was kind of boring. So, anyway. Well, I think that about sums it up for today, guys. Sorry I did not get to the Lego build, but I kind of want to, just do a third part. I don't want to do a fourth part of the Grinch build. But I didn't expect me and Randall to hang out that long, and I didn't expect all of those reviews to go that long. Plus, I was answering all your guys' questions and comments. So, I think we'll just save it for tomorrow. So there we are. But there it is. It's all. I haven't. It's all ready to go. It's all still organized, ready to go. So, it'll be ready to go for tomorrow. Shout out to LC. I got the jersey. First time wearing the jersey on a live. I think once I put away all of this, I'm gonna have some dinner and I'm gonna start working on my next vlog. Because I have not put out a vlog in forever. So that's what I think I'm going to work on. All right, bum. That about sums it up for today. Pretty good live stream. Finally, I think it was because it was Saturday. A lot of people were busy on Saturday. Started with no comments. Was a little slow, but then we ended with a lot of comments. So hell yeah. All right, Fears loves you guys. Fears cares about you guys. I'm going to go get this off because I just wore it for the stream, and I like it, but I'm going to wear a t-shirt because whenever I lay down and have a nap, I always wear either my t-shirt and my jammies or my jammy pants or my t-shirt and shorts. So yeah. And I'm going to make some dinner because I skipped lunch. I'm sorry, I didn't skip lunch because I had Burger King. I skipped breakfast, excuse me. I skipped breakfast. Sorry about that. So I'm going to take off. But yeah. I hope you guys enjoyed the show. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe to my friend Randall at Cameo Man 2021. His second channel, The Mayor of Magic. Follow Tommy NC motherfucking 2010. He's the myth. He's the man. I think Tommy's more of a legend than I am, but people think I'm a legend, and I appreciate people saying that. I don't think I am, but I appreciate it. So follow him. Follow Timmy NC 2010. Timmy, get off your ass and make a video. Timmy has not been in the chat for such a long time. Where the hell is she? She's probably butt-fucking some guy in, Australia, because Timmy is from Australia. I don't know what the hell she's doing, but Timmy, follow Timmy MC. Follow Mr. Lantern on YouTube at Mr. Lantern. He's a hell of a streamer. He gets those streams out quicker than I do. So there you go. And he streams longer than I do. So there you are. I just give the audience a little taste. An hour here, 2 hours there. Lantern gives the whole meal of 7 or 8 hours. So there you are. Follow, let's see, who else? Follow the Sega Camp Gamer and Wear Camp on YouTube. And follow the Sega Camp Gamer 22 on Twitch. And last, but certainly not least, follow Fears, Lord Fears, at FearsMan26 on YouTube, my main channel. Follow my second channel, Fears Vlogs, the one that you're watching right now. Fears loves you guys. Fears cares about you guys. And this is Fears. Signing off. Peace. Deuces. And I'll see you guys later. Runk. You guys thought I was going to say shunk. See, I'm always surprising you guys. Runk to the shunk, to the bunk, to the monk, to the kunk, to the dunk. All right, bye.